Nam. Welcome. Well, how are you? How is your preparation day taking you, by the way? Asante nangoja nione jinsi ambavyo Mwenyezi Mungu amewanemesha. I just want to say how you're faring on. Yes. Habari ya leo. Habari ya leo. This is Friday evening, and one of the things I usually do on Friday evening is to welcome you to Sabbath preparation. Nerea Okombo, Sante Sana. How's your Friday taking you? I don't know where you're watching from. I don't know if the audio is clear. It's windy out here, but we are trying to say that the Lord has been good unto us, and I hope that your week was good. There is a very disturbing clip that I've seen online, which is so disgusting, by the way. A clip of a 63-year-old grandpa with a 10-year-old class 1 girl, the girl child. Oh, thank you, Zablon. The audio is clear. Thank you so much. Because I'm outside and my cameraman is telling me that I move further away. But as long as you're getting me loud and clear, thank you so much. So, what I'm saying is that there's a very disgusting video, a clip that I saw today. An old man, aged 63 years. And this man was having an affair with a 10-year-old kid, baby. That's how far our world has reached. And I want just to say that I'm so sorry that these things are happening right now. You know, it's a crazy world. It's a crazy world. We got to thank God for every moment. But at the same time, we got to Godfrey Osoro. You're saying the audio is clear. Thank you so much. So what I'm saying is that, you know, Zazingine, it really, it's very disgusting when you see such clips online, and when an old man who's married, by the way, but it doesn't matter whether he's married or not, but at the age of 63, with a 10-year-old girl, that's one of the worst scenarios, worst things that I've seen of the recent past. And it's so disgusting. I don't know how far the devil has taken us into, but at times, you know, you really feel for this child, you feel for the baby. At the same time, you really want the worst to happen to this old man. But hapa ndio maisha yametufikisha. That is where the world has reached, and what we got to say is that every moment try to live your best, try to do your best. Na wala ambao ni wazazi, if you are a parent, and if you are a parent and then you have a little one, a girl child. By the way, it's not only girls. Nowadays, dunia imeharibika, even boys. Kama uko na watoto wadogo, what you usually used to do is to thank you, Teresa Nyamari. You're saying the audio is clear. It's so windy out here, but thank you so much. So what I'm saying is that, you know, in nowadays, even if you have a girl child, you have a boy child, at this rate, it really doesn't matter whether it's a boy or a girl. But there is a moment in life that we used to leave these girls, these boys with their grandpas, grandmas, so that they can take care of them. But what I've come to realize outside, out of that clip that I watched today, what I've come to realize is that, you know, this is one of the worst things that have happened. We don't trust those grandpas. From Nairobi, Tayana, Liz, Ivana, thank you so much. Caleb Wombura, thank you so much. I don't know if you have watched this clip, by the way, of this old man. I don't know if you have watched this clip of an old man doing wonders. I don't know, heinous acts on this little baby. But that's the worst. That's how far it has gone. That's how far it can go. So what I'm saying is that, those moments in life that we used to say, watoto wakae. We used to say, unaacha watoto wanakaa na grandpa. Unaacha watoto wanakaa na grandma. I think that moment in life is over. That moment in time, vile wakati, vile muda unasonga, it is over. So what I'm really saying is that, it's no longer easy for us to trust these grandpas, grandmas. I'm not saying that all of them do the same thing, no. We have exclusive, we have good people, we have good grandmas, good grandpas who really take care of our kids, which is good. But the moment you see, there are also those evil ones. We cannot generalize. There are those evil ones, like the old man that I saw. They are joining me right now. What I'm talking about is the clip of an old man who is a grandpa at the age of 63, having an affair with the little one, a girl of 10 years. 10 years old. Can you imagine 10 years? And then he's very happy. And he was caught right in the act. And he's saying, this is what I do all the time. And one more thing I noticed is that the girl is 10 years old. She said she has been coming. She has been coming here. And one other thing that is so funny is that this girl, she's getting used to it. It's like she's used to it. So nashangaza zingine, msichana ni kama amezoea tu. Ni kama amezoea. And whatever I heard she was saying is that, I usually come here. Huwa nakuja hapa. That's what I heard her say. It's so fun at times whenever you think of what is happening right now in the world. And this was actually Helen Henry is saying it right. The baby, not a girl. Yeah, a 10-year-old girl, that's a baby. And she's in class 1. That's what I heard her say, that she's in class 1. And this man, actually, who is old enough to be my grandpa too, Geoffrey Osoro is saying, I found the clip was not good to watch fully, so shrug. Yeah. This is a crooked world, by the way. I saw that clip and I was like, is this a human being? I'm not an activist. I do not say whichever that will be done unto that man. But what I'm saying is that, these are heinous acts. Na mtu kama huyu ni mtu amezoea. He's somebody that is used to. When you see a 63-year-old man, na ashituki, and people are trying to call him, huyu ni mchawi, huyu ni mwizi, and I say, no, I'm not. And it's very comfortable saying, this is what I usually do. And the girl is saying, I usually do this, I usually come here. But what really shocked me is that the girl was not even shocked. And when she was asked, do you usually come here? She said, yes, I come. So, even just imagine if she was not discovered. Just imagine if this mzee was not discovered. Unajilinda tu maisha yako, you are a good person, you go to church, you are really taking good care of yourself, and then unakuja kupata mtu wa kuoa, and then these are the kind of people that you get. Na watu wanawaharibu, see like, it's not like ni rika zao, no, it's old people, old men. This was so bad, This was really bad, and I don't know nipate mtu na msichana wangu nitafanya namna gani, but just try to think it like that. This is your child, this is your baby. Actually, Keri alinikabisha vizuri. It's not even a child, it's not even a girl. This is a baby, 10 years, and then maajabu haya yanayofanywa hivi. It is so disgusting at times. You lack words to express this. And this is how far our world has gone unto. So, ni maajabu ya ulimwengu. yeah, nafanya coverage mahali, so I just went aside so that I can do yeah. Helen Henry anasema given a chance. No. We cannot make that judgment, Helen, in as much as I've learned also not to make judgment whenever I'm hungry, whenever I'm wakati nina also try not to make judgment wakati uko na hasira, because most of the time we make also bad judgment. Master Johnson anasema is so shameful. Yeah, it's so shameful. And anasema if you don't mind unaweza niforwardia please. You hear people talking about it. I'm so sorry. I want to be able to forward it, but if there is anybody that wants to forward to Anne, you can do it. Bonare Ruth, thank you so much. So I'm talking about the clip that that just came out of a 63-year-old man with a 10-year-old baby who is in class 1. And what I was saying is that, you know, I was surprised that the man was not even surprised that he has been caught. And also the girl, the baby, the so-called baby, was not even surprised too. She was not even afraid. And she said, oh, you are here, people, You know, it is something really bad. It is something that you cannot hold your tears. It is something that you cannot really compose yourself and start even thinking about it. 63-year-old. That is a dad to my dad. That's a dad to my dad. And that's my child. At that moment, what will this man think? And then they said, let's go, let's wait for the mom. They dressed up the girl. And then they saying, let's wait for the mom to come. So that at least when the mom comes, we can see, she'll find that man in that state. You know, the right thing at this moment, the right thing is to hand over that man, because that's all we advocate for. We don't take law into our own hands, but is to hand over that man into the authorities. And especially if you want something to go through, sio maaskari wa kawaida. What you do, munapeleka kwa Child Protective Services, koti ya watoto. Hiyo itashughulikia mtoto vema, and it will pass the right judgment, not just any court. This is a 10-year-old child. I know. At times, you know, we know our system, we know how it works. But the right thing, just is my opinion. Kila mtu ana opinion yake, and you are entitled to opinion, as I am too. My opinion is that that man should be handed over to the children's court, and then those people will make a ruling. Child Protective Services, so that they make a ruling. I think she will get the right judgment. But to the extent to which this girl is not even surprised, and to the extent that she has been coming here several times until now, mpaka sasa she's very okay, she's comfortable. You know, it really pains me that that is the level of impunity that we have really pent so low. At the times inasikia kuna wengine wananiambia hapa eti my friend, it's not a matter of kupata mwanamke yeyote na kuenda na yeye. It's not a matter of that. We also don't promote promiscuity. What we promote is faithfulness. But this is beyond unfaithful here. Yeah, I'm saying this is beyond unfaithfulness. A man of 63 years, Sorry people, I really don't want to imagine that such a thing can happen in this present world. I really don't want to imagine that thing happened in our current world. I just want to assume that it is something of the past. I just want to assume that it is not a current clip. But if it is, then we are really doomed. We are really doomed. Saa zingine tunasema Mungu kuja uchukue watu wako. Who is he going to get? Who is ready? Who is God coming for? You know, at times, it was something else. So, I didn't come here so that I can lament. you know, the prophet Jeremiah is known as for lamentations. I didn't come here to lament. I came here just to say that that moment, the moments that you used to leave your children, the times that we used to leave our young ones with the grandmas, the grandpa, it was a good moment. And before we can even leave these grandpas and these kids with them, and it is good to know who you are leaving these kids with. And at times, it is also good to understand and see early signs of the things that are happening. It is good to see early signs. You know, these things don't just happen like that. You must have seen some signs. You must have seen some things that are unusual. Kama unakaa na mtoto, you must. Unless you are a visitor, unless you are a guest into the child's life, that's when these things will just find you unaware. So what I'm saying is that, please, parents, take time to be with your children. Take time to read the signs. Take time to notice the unusual things. You will not be able to notice anything that is unusual. No, my friend, we cannot say never trust any man around your daughter. No, we cannot make such a judgment. We can't say like that. It's not all men. But what I'm saying is that, you know, anybody, be either a man or a woman, these things have happened everywhere. So what I'm saying is that, you know, take time to understand people. And the right person, the only person who can take care of your child, it is you. I want to repeat that. The only person who can take care of your child the best way and the way that he or she should be brought up is you. The rest are just part-time, not even, they don't even take care. Ni kumwambia nishikie tu mtoto nakuja, 2 minutes. But you must really take time to understand these people. You cannot, this is your treasure. This is your life. You cannot leave your child with anybody just like that. Nishikie tu nakuja. No. Even if it's your grandpa, even if it's your grandma. These people, they were born before you. You found them there. You have not stayed with them for long. You don't know their lifestyle. You don't know their mentality. You don't know whichever that is happening in their life. These people, even us, when we get old, by the way, when we age, we are not getting any younger. As we age, our thinking changes. Our feelings change. So the normal way. And actually what I want to say, thank you from Jeddah, Eliza, and thank you, Helen, for saying that's true. Thank you so much. What I'm saying is that the only person who can take care of your child the right way, it is you. Make time for your children. Make time. If you want your child to grow the right way, don't entrust your children to anybody. Be either your mom, be either your dad. Yes, they are good people. I'm not saying all of them are weird just like because of the clip that we saw. No, these people are actually, they are wonderful. They took care of us. They have done their part, and they are still taking care of our children, our kids, their grandchildren. They are doing a wonderful job. That's good. But however, we cannot really trust all of them. What I'm saying is that take time to understand them. Don't just leave your kids anyhow. And even though you trust them, hata kama unawaamini, just take time to understand your children. Saa zingine there are signs that your kids will show, lakini kwa sababu wewe ni mgeni, you don't take time to be with your child. Saa zingine you can't even notice. Saa zingine the child is trying to tell you something, then you ignore. You don't seem like somebody who is closer, who can listen to them. Then they can even give up and say, hata nikimwambia atafanya nini. You know, that's all I could say. Regarding matters family life, let me tell you one thing. I've seen many people saying, you know, get a counselor, get a pastor. Let me tell you this thing. When it comes to matters family life, there is nobody who is a graduate. There is nobody who is qualified to teach you the right way, because there is no single right way of coaching anybody about matters marriage. That's why you see I don't easily come online to talk about marriage issues, because I'm not a counselor. At the same time, I do not have such qualifications. At the same time, I'm also vulnerable. So I won't say that I'm the right person to advise you. But my opinion is that, my part is that take time to be with your children and don't easily entrust your children to people, even though you think, by the way, most of these things happen to people who are around us. The people that the child or the kid is usually to. The normal life, the daily people that the child is always meeting. I want to walk away from Mezoya. That is how it happens. So don't just trust the people, you know, to Mezoya. This is how things happen. So as I said earlier, I'm not qualified to talk about this topic, and let nobody lie to you that there's somebody who is more qualified to talk about the topic that matters family life. This is only a school, the only school which you don't graduate. The school that we are learning every day. Hata wale wako 90 years. Juzi, Billy na Melina wanaachana after 27 years of marriage. Wengine wameachana at 93. Wengine wameachana at 80. So, mtu asikudanganye, there is somebody who is really learned, very experienced, that will give you the right advice about regarding marriage. No. Marriage, the only person, the only one who can advise you is God. Because whenever you buy something, it comes with a manual. So that was really bad. And to wind up, I just thank you, Brother Evans Crazy. Thank you from Mosocho Nakupata Clear. Thank you so much. So what I want to wind up by saying is that, you know, take time to understand your kids. Take time to understand the signs that your kids are showing. Take time to understand the changes. It is only when you take time with them. It is only when you take them serious. It's only when you care for them that you really know what is happening in their life. So do not ignore the signs that you see. That clip was so disturbing, and I do not wish even to share with anybody. Brother Zadok Mukaya, thank you so much. That clip was really disgusting. It was so disturbing. And as I said earlier, you know, it is only unfortunate that in our world today, it has been normalized that even if you take that, I don't want to just make an assumption that if you take to the authorities, nothing will happen. I don't want to make assumptions. However, I'm saying that, you know, where the world has reached, so many things happen, and it seems that nobody cares. So those are our how and what to wait. And if we seem not to care, then we are killing the generation. In fact, whichever that we are doing is unto our own bodies. Mtoto, 10 years, and a man, not a man, a grandpa of 63. This is something that is weird, is awkward. I don't want to use the other vocabularies that are being used everywhere, but it is something that is one word that I can really use that can fit this occasion is that it is inhuman. It is inhuman, and this is not a human being. Something has happened to this man. And even as the law text goes, my opinion is that look for the children's advocate. They know the best way to deal with such cases. Don't just take him to NAP, AP police station, administration, police, such like. They end up maybe getting out, and we are not the judge. We may not know how the judgment will be, but I advise that you take this to the children's advocate. Finally, as I said, I didn't come here to lament. I just came to give my opinion. My opinion is that, you know, take time to be with your kids. And don't entrust anybody, even though you trust them, be either your brother, be either your sister, be either your mom. It's not only to girl child, even boy child. These things happen even to little boys. At times they are afraid, they can't talk. They happen a lot. But what I'm saying is that take time to understand people. And if you happen to leave your child with somebody else who is the mom, who is not the dad, though even the dad and mom can as well be used by the devil to do such things, what I'm saying is that, you know, take a short break, but come quickly, come back quickly. The only person who can take care of your children the right way, it is you, nobody else. Hao ni watoto wako ulizaa, ukuzaa baba na mama wakulelea. hukuzaa watu wengine wakulelea. They are your kids, they are your children. Naona watu wanasema I can do anything for my kids. And then how comes your child is somewhere and has been frequenting to an old grandpa's place and you seem not to know? And this child ata ashtuki because it has been normalized. It is something she's getting used to. It's normal to her. So take care of your kids and take time to be with them. Thank you for watching. For more, I'm Orina Ontiri, and this is AGR News, Abagusi Global Radio. I see we have a lot to talk, but because I'm on a very important event I'm covering here in this is Crowley, in Crowley, Texas. I'm having a very wonderful event here I'm covering, and because of that I will not be here for long. That's why you see I'm doing like this. As I go back to doing that event, as you can see, there are many. yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching, and subscribe. Stay tuned. Kama nimekuona Olfa Kemundo Spinika kama nimewaona nyote. I don't know if you can scroll down and see, but thank you for watching. I'm Orina Ontiri, and stay tuned.